In this video, we're going to create a progress bar that shows how much of the MP3 that you're listening to has been downloaded. I'm going to click on the MC_MP3 movie clip. Inside of that, there's another movie clip. It's an instance of MC preload, the instance name MC_DL. I just constructed this for you because it's faster and easier this way. You know how to do a tween. But just for the sake of, so you know what's going on, we're going to go inside there. I'm going to explain it a little bit. I have a stop action on the first frame. If you scroll through it, just a tween of this thing being revealed. 100 frames long. Works in the same way that we did the preloader for the movie clip loader. Alright, go to scene 1 and go to your actions. Go all the way to the bottom after the end of your button actions and type a single line comment. Type a single line action. And now type download progress. Copy that line of code. Go to the end, press enter a few times, paste it. Before download, type the word end. Go up a few lines, press enter a few times to get some space. Now the first thing we need to do is reference that movie clip. So I'm going to click Insert Target Path, plus sign next to MC_MP3. I'm going to select MC_DL and select Absolute. Alright. The movie clip loader has the event handler onLoad progress, so as something's loading, you can run a function. The sound class doesn't have that, so we're going to use an onInterFrame event handler to execute an action every time the movie enters a frame. So we have this target path. I'm going to type dot on, enter with capital E, frame with capital F, space equals space, function, open and close parenthesis, colon, void, press enter, open bracket, enter again, close bracket, up arrow, enter. There are a few options we can do here. Within these brackets, we can actually create new variables that represent the amount of bytes loaded and the amount of bytes total, or we can kind of create them as parameters in our function. I'm going to do that. So click within the parentheses after function and type loaded, colon, number with capital N, comma, total, colon, number with capital N, comma, per loaded, capital L, colon, number with capital N. We just created three variables, loaded, total, and per loaded. Each one of these stands for a number. Now we're going to give values to these variables. I'm going to type loaded, space equals space, math with capital M, dot round, open parenthesis, underscore root, dot, music, dot, get, bytes loaded, open and close parenthesis, divided by 1000. We don't just want the bytes loaded, we want the kilobytes loaded. The bytes loaded is going to be a big fatty number that's too much. Type a close parenthesis. Now scroll down. I can actually copy that line of code. Press enter at the end of it. If you want to follow ActionScript procedure, you can actually put a semicolon. It'll still run without it, but just to be safe, we'll put one there. Paste the code, change the word loaded to total. It'll still say the same thing, math.round. All that stuff, the only thing we want to change is loaded to total, capital T. Make sure you put a semicolon after that. Press enter again. Now type per loaded with capital L, space equals space, math.round. And if you don't remember, math.round just takes the number within the parentheses and rounds it to the nearest whole number. Open parenthesis, open parenthesis again, loaded, divided by, or forward slash, total, close parenthesis, space, asterisk or times space 100. Close parenthesis, semicolon. This is the same thing that we did with the movie clip loader when we were creating the preloader. Just takes that number, multiplies it by 100. That gives us the percentage of the MP3 file that's loaded. Press enter again. We're going to copy this target path. Then we're just going to say go to and stop to the corresponding frame of the percentage that's loaded. I'm going to paste that. I'm going to type .go to and stop with capital A and a capital S, open parenthesis, per loaded with capital L, close parenthesis, semicolon. Now cross your fingers and test that movie. Notice when you press play, the thing just turns gray. If you click Control Enter again, if you got the bandwidth profiler up, you can make sure you have your download settings. I got mine set to DSL. Now when I play it, it'll load the file. So it's showing us how much of the file is downloaded. There we go. And that's how you track the download progress of a sound file.